for him, you know.
Brian Petitprint celebrating a new life as he holds his godson for the very first time.
He just smiled all the time, and he always had a positive attitude.
But 1 month later, the successful young businessman was dead.
And he walked up the inside staircase, and then he just walked off the end of the building.
His father, John, says he'd been taking Ambion to help him sleep.
This young man had so much life in him and so much life ahead of him. You know, it was just snuffed out. It ended up flat on the roof of a building.
3 nights after this mother of 6 started taking Ambion, she found herself in handcuffs, charged with a DUI and a hit and run for hitting this hydrant in a sleep-driving stupor.
The next thing I remember, I'm coming home from the police station.
And this Orange County attorney says a client went berserk on an airplane after taking Sleepman tablets, another name for Ambien, prescribed to him in Hong Kong.
He started screaming for his wife, trying to kick out the airplane window, and they ended up handcuffing him and then duct taping him to hold him down.
Americans consume $4.5 billion worth of sedative, hypnotics, or sleep medications in 2009 alone.
David Mayen believes he has a better idea. He's the program director for the Sleep Recovery Centers, which treat insomniacs with neurofeedback instead of pills.
We have a seamless process that allows people to be able to get off those medications but still be able to maintain a better quality sleep than when they were on them.
Irene Lara Gutierrez turned to neurofeedback after bottoming out with Ambien.
I felt always submerged below water, like I couldn't really get up.
She says now she's getting relief.
I sleep through the night.
Dr. David Dubin, the medical director of the Sleep Recovery Centers, says neurofeedback helps about 2/3 of his sleep-deprived patients by training the brain to run more efficiently.
There's nothing more holistic than the brain returning to optimal function without having to ingest anything external.
What kind of sports you gonna play, boy?
John Petitprint is one who wishes doctors would be slower to dole out Ambien. And he says the loss of his son has given him plenty of sleepless nights. And he says tougher warnings on the label won't make things right.
How many more lives have to be so dramatically affected before something is done?